Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to speed up this old laptop by removing the old mechanical hard drive and replacing it with a nice fast SSD. Keep watching to find out how we do it. Okay, so you've got an older laptop and it's seen better days, and Windows is starting to grind to a bit of a halt while it's trying to swap files across to your old trusty mechanical hard disk drive. Now, the best way of increasing the speed of your laptop and bringing it a little bit more up to date, and also using less battery, is to replace the mechanical drive with a solid state disk, which basically is a load of RAM chips stuck together and has got a SATA interface, so you can plug it into a laptop or a PC. Now, during this process, there's a few tools that we're going to need. Small crosshead screwdriver, flat bladed screwdriver, and that's purely just to remove the casing on the back. A larger crosshead screwdriver. Now, optional extras for this, a magnetic parts tray to keep all the bits and pieces safe, a microfiber cloth, and that is to basically put underneath the laptop when we're working on it to stop it from getting scratched on any surface. Another optional extra, when you take the hard drive out of this old laptop, obviously you don't want to waste it, so to make use of it, you can get a 2.5-inch hard drive caddy, which works on USB, so you can get all your information off the drive and then also format it and then use it as a backup drive or for photos, videos, etc. Because solid state drives generally tend to be a smaller capacity than their older mechanical counterparts. So you are going to lose some space in this upgrade, but you are going to gain some speed and also some battery life. So it's a little bit of a balancing act, but I think the SSD is going to make the laptop seem a lot quicker. So let's clear the desk a little bit and we'll get to work. Now, important thing to do, obviously make sure the laptop is shut down, unplugged from the mains, and also remove the battery just to be on the safe side. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up now. Okay, so we've got our laptop ready, we've removed the battery, we've got our parts tray, we've got our microfiber cloth, courtesy of Triple Wax, and we've got our tools and our new SSD ready to be installed. So we're going to move the camera around now so you can get a better angle of what we're doing, but essentially what we'll be doing is removing the screw here. And that is pretty much it on this model. One screw, and then we're going to have to lever up the side, so that is where the flat blade screwdriver comes in. So you come round and you can get a better view. So small screwdriver, preferably magnetic tipped, does come in handy. This one's not very magnetic. So put it on our parts drawer, and I'll leave the screwdriver in there to charge up a little bit. So next is to remove this plastic cover, and just needs a little bit of levering. So there we are, now we've got access to the inside, and you can see the various areas here. So you've got the RAM up there, so if you want to upgrade RAM, now's a good time to do it. You've got the fan there, which you can give a good clean whilst you're in here. We're not going to bother doing that at the moment. You've got the BIOS battery, so if your BIOS or your CMOS is going flat and you're losing the time, then that's the battery you need to change there. You've got a wireless LAN card, which can be changed, but our interest is in this at the moment. This is the old mechanical hard drive. So it's held in place with 2 screws there, and 1 screw there, and 1 screw there. So 4 little screws, so let's go ahead and take those out. And I'll put the screws in our magnetic parts holder thing, because that's a good thing to do. So now we can gently wiggle the drive out, and the SATA connection is at the top end, so you pull away and up. So the drive itself is mounted into a caddy. So now we've got one just one screw, so it looks like someone's already had a go at this before. So there would have been 2 screws, but there's only 1. So let's remove the drive now. I think we'll go with the larger screwdriver now. No, too big. So back to the old small one, small crosshead, and another screw. So there we go. There's the drive taken out of the caddy. Just take note of which way it comes out and which way the caddy is. So when you put your new drive back in, you know which way round it goes. So we want our SATA connection at the top end. So it's going to be in something a little bit like that. And if you put the drive back in, if you line up the screws on the side, give yourself a fighting chance of getting the screw back in. Or screws, as it should be. So we've only got 1 screw in this one. It's not a very heavy part, so it's not likely to go anywhere. So we'll leave it just with the 1 screw because I haven't got another one handy. So line up the SATA port with the SATA port and gently wiggle into position. And you can tell when it's in position because the screw holes will match up. So basically reassembly is the opposite of disassembly. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put the screws back in. Should have worn my glasses. I was told. So that's the hard drive screws back in place. It's all nice and secure. So now all we need to do is to replace the back panel, the back cover, and snap it all into position. And a firm press should be all that's required to keep that in place. Tighten up the screw, get rid of the old hard drive, and we can reinstall the battery and fire it back up and make sure everything works. So let's go back around to the other side so you can see what's going on. So that's recognised, so all we need to do now is get our Windows USB, which you can see how to do that from the video in the description up here. And we're going to install Windows very quickly, and then we'll come back just to finish off this video and you can see how quickly it boots up. So we'll be right back after we've installed Windows. Okay, so that's Windows installed, and now the first lot of update's been done. So if we turn it on, let's just see how fast this boots up now. It's looking good so far. And look at that, we're into Windows already. That is just ridiculously quick compared with what it was previously with the old mechanical disk. So the mechanical disk now we can stick inside the hard drive caddy, which is just a simple thing of just sliding it onto the connectors and putting the plastic case back on. And then if you want to get any information on or off of it, all we do is plug it into a USB port and you're up and running. So that's been the kind of long way round of how to install an SSD into an older laptop, or for any laptop for that matter. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to see more content like this. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down and tell me in the comments why you didn't like it, and I'll try and rectify it in future videos. I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.